Morning, sunshine. Are you ready for Tuesday? We're ready for you, so I'm Robin Meade. Let me wake you up here. You know, credit card debt on this Tuesday morning, huh? We're better now that we know that you've joined us. I'm Robin Meade, Morning Sunshine. First, probably what's happening right outside your window. 150 million people across 40 states are getting ready for even more bitterly cold weather. Now, another winter storm system is dumping snow from Colorado to Kentucky. And if you want to get technical about it, it's 3 different systems. Well, then it's expected to hit the south and the eastern states. I know it's enough. People are stocking up on food, supplies, and fuel. And the stores, for example, in Tulsa seem to be sold out of shovels. Our salute to the troops today is for Corporal J.P. Underhill. His dad sent in this salute, and you can hear in his voice how proud he is and how much he misses his son. A hospital is apologizing for a mix-up that left a brain surgery patient just wandering around a neighborhood at night in nothing but a hospital gown and socks with the bed head sticking all up. Sorry, I'm Robin Meade. A pregnant woman says that she thought she took an antibiotic, but it was actually a pill that could cause her to lose her baby. Well, the Safeway pharmacy, which gave her the drug, says that it has offered to pay her medical expenses and issued this statement. When the pharmacist became aware of what happened, he worked with the patient and her physicians to minimize any possible health consequences to the patient and her unborn child. And went on to say, we're also very concerned about how this happened, and we're conducting a full and complete investigation. A new bill which tries to prevent sexting actually makes the penalties less severe. Now, Ryan Smith is joining us. There is a method to the madness in Texas, right?
Hey, you're right, Robin. What they want to do, or what the...
But you know what? They have huge ratings for MTV.
I know.
New Jersey Shore. So I guess you can say that when, you know.
Hey, it's a juggernaut.
People are watching.
Let's see if it works. Hey, you wish them luck. That's all you can do.
More than half of new college students are non-drinkers now when they get to campus. Michael Vick gets the key to a city, but which one might surprise you? And some people are not very happy about it. I think why it surprises some people is that he doesn't really have, you know, game ties to this city.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, good morning, Robin.
Charles Manson, and he says that Manson deserves a new trial. He argues that Manson's rights were violated 40 years ago when the judge in his case didn't let him defend himself. The prosecutor says that these claims have no merit. Manson was found guilty in the murders of 7 people. Now, this is scary. A huge chunk of ice fell off a building. Well, thankfully, nobody was hurt. And electrical heart therapy apparently works better for women than it does for men. It involves, you know, using a defibrillator. Say that 3 times fast. Let me try it again. Defibrillator to shock the heart back into rhythm. Doctors in this study said that the therapy reduces heart failure by 70% for women compared to just 35% for men. They say it is the only heart treatment that is clearly better in women than in men. A man caught his neighbor on camera stealing his snow shovel to dig out her car, and he was not going to let her get away with it. Here is Marcella Raymond of our affiliate WGN in Chicago. Works better on women than it does on men. It involves using a defibrillator to shock the heart back into rhythm. Now, doctors in the study say that the therapy reduces heart failure by 70% for women. That compares to 35% for men. They say it is the only heart treatment that is clearly better in women than it is in men. A man caught his neighbor on camera stealing a snow shovel to dig out her car, and he was not going to let her get away with it. Here's Marcella Raymond of affiliate WGN in Chicago. What? The shovels are sold out online as well?
Oh, no.
Now, that's a demand. So Bob's going to show us right now how some places are going to see wind chills of like 30 below zero. We got 3 different systems, basically.
We do. If you want to get technical, there's 2 storms rolling through the Northeast right now.
There is a new iPhone app to help Roman Catholics get through confession. I'm not joking. It walks Catholics through the sacrament and encourages people to come back to the church. But it does not replace going to confession, apparently. Catholics still have to see the priest for absolution. The company says that it is the first app of its kind to be approved by the U.S. Catholic Church. Who knew? This we do know, that we have more winter weather on the way. Now, you know that included some snow, but now we've learned it includes some really deadly temperatures for a lot of our viewers. Hi, Bob.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. And we showed you the real cold Arctic air mass, and it's right.
Ever. Joe Carter is in for Rafer now with more on those numbers. And slowly our Rolodex in our mind goes back to, but what about this, ending of that sitcom? What about this one? Yes.
Yes, and the Super Bowl continues to grow and beat records, TV records, each and every year. I mean, everybody watches the Super Bowl. My grandma watches it.
If you're giving your baby solid food too soon, it could create a much higher risk of obesity. Now, the American, some people hate the looks of the new energy-efficient light bulbs so much that they are hoarding up the old kind. They're buying them up. They're keeping them for later. They are ugly. Hi, Jennifer.
Are you secretly one of them?
I'm not, but I may become. I may become, because I'm like, wait a minute, what about chandeliers and dimmers? It's not going to look pretty on the curly Q light bulb.
All right, well, we'll talk about some of the options out there in a minute.
Okay. If you're giving your baby solid food too soon, it could create a much higher risk of obesity. Now, the American... the man suspected of being the polite robber that we talked about yesterday, we understand now is arrested. Now, officials say that he express planner at 2 Eastern. We're going to get results from a United States DOT report on Toyota's sudden acceleration problems. Now, the issue forced Toyota to recall millions of vehicles a couple of years ago. And then at 5 Eastern, Packers fans are going to head to Lambeau Field in Green Bay for the team's return to Titletown celebration. Hey, are you in the right city to get lucky on Valentine's Day? Well, chicken bow bow. We're going to tell you what cities are the best for making love and romance. And we're not talking about New York or LA. So there, that's new for you in the next hour. Maybe it would have been better to say for finding love. That's more palatable. All right, Michael Vick got the key to the city, but it's not really a city in which he's been tied football-wise. Am I correct in saying that, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. There really is not much of a connection other than the fact that this one man believes Michael Vick has done well for himself over the last couple of years. He's really turned a lot more titles. His articles on SI.com. High of 8 degrees today, but you can bet everybody's going to show up.
They'll still be there. A man watched his neighbor steal his shovel, and then he got his... Detroit's mayor wants to sell foreclosed homes for as little as $1,000 to police officers and firefighters. Now,